time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You don't do enough for me to this year. But I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come and kick it. You be that down, boy. I'll never be the same now, boy. Yeah, just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise. Yeah, them boys in a Civic going 50. There's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna.
The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And, of course, Donovan Mitchell. It's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Pelicans jersey.
And as you were mentioning, I mean, that trade has this team buzzing. You can see it in the warm-up line, how loose and confident they look now with him on that roster.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got his third bucket of the night.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
For 3, Mitchell buries the long-range jumper.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Pass to Holmgren. Fires for 3. Another miss by Holmgren. And the Pelicans with the possession. 4-point game. On the wing, Markkanen. Back to Nash. Picked by Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Markkanen throws it down.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Now here's Vucevic. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from three. You have to honor that shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Markkanen in the corner. On the wing, Mitchell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shots good by Williams.
I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. Here is Porter after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's the result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Here's Mitchell after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. Mitchell outside. Pass to Markkanen to the inside. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell with it. Shoots over Dort. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has
the Pelicans 13.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Nash. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Nash has got his first 2 points. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
Here's Vucevic. No good. That would have tied it. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
There's a screen by Aldama. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Back to Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Lock at 6. Here's Wagner. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Up top, Aldama. Nash outside.
And as a team, they're only shooting around 36%. They need to start finding some better looks.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wiggins outside. There's a screen by Williams. Wiggins surveying the floor. 4 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's Nash with the drive. Basket good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
The Thunder leading by 4. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Pass to Williams. Back to Joe. Launches from deep. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Tries it from 19. Nice jump shot. Good. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Anytime someone can knock down mid-range J's, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Pass to Joe. Hands it from downtown. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You've got to let it fly on the catch, Isaiah Joe. Yes, sir.
Nash with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Vucevic. Excellent D there from Williams.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Wallace. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Thunder leading by just 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Out to Thompson from downtown. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
It's Wagner atop the key. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Vucevic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wagner. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Thompson up top. Back to Aldama. And stolen by Williams. And here they come. Dort wide open. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared, catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Nash outside. Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Aldama. He's guarded by Williams. And Aldama slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For 3, Williams. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Nash. And it's off the back rim. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Nash with it. Williams picks him up. Wagner outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
But you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Outside Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Nash outside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Nash left side. Pass to Vucevic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The Pelicans trail. Inside. Wagner left side. To the middle. Nash outside. Thompson outside. And the three off target. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Outside Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Thunder.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistent.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pelicans trail by 6. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Markkanen. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Mitchell. Nash left side. There's the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this rush.
Pick by Vucevic. There's Nash with the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pelicans trailed by 16. Nash outside. To halt the run, Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
There's Nash with the three. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, Markkanen's vision on display there. Very good awareness.
The Thunder leading by 13. Down low. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans now, time running out. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Nash right side. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. On the wing, Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Nash outside. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Inside. Vucevic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Holmgren. And the free throw, no good. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren wide open. Trains the three-pointer. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 10 rebounds. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks.
Give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do.